Royal treatment at the Elson Road police station, people. Yeah. Because the police come here and say, boy, Emperor, the money not too enough, you know. But I'm going to take out a bit out of my money. See some grape here. What you want? You want spring water? And people, my grateful people, because I know the police now get no good pay people. And them take them time for buy grape and fruit dish for the Emperor people. What else more can I say about our police and people? And they're not getting good pay. Because even when the police was assisting me against the Emperor, you know, so we don't want to come, you know. But the situation, the head said and say, all island man hunt. People, look how much murder going on in the country. Look how much child they missing in the country. And we have lead to enough of them, but the police and investigate the people, them find themselves like Allardyce. And them send out a man hunt for His Excellency, an unconstitutional hunt for $500 which is about $1.50 at the tollway. And I went to the tollway this morning back again, people. And there wasn't a man hunt for me. Well, people, big up on yourself. I'm down at the police station. And I'm eating my healthy dinner, people. You understand? See the people? So big up my police and people.
On the spot, news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go a blessed and wonderful Sunday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public, and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We have an update into the knockings and clappings of the police constable last night in the wee hours over there in Berwick Road off Maxfield Avenue. Now, the constable, as I stated in this morning's vlog, has since been identified as 31-year-old Ricardo Jarrett. Now, Ricardo Jarrett was assigned to the Darling Street Police Station in the Kingston Western Police Division. So I'm going to give you a quick synopsis of what the Constabulary Force Corporate Communications Unit has to say. Then, of course, we're going to get into the meat of the matter. Now, the Jamaica Constabulary Force Corporate Communications Unit, the CCU, says that Jarrett was allegedly dropping off a woman sometime around 3 a.m. when he was pounced upon by several armed men who conned him up, leaving him lifeless. The CCU also states that his firearm was also stolen. Jarrett was assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced you know what. So anyway, my peeps, make we get into the meat of the matter right now. So as the police report stated that sometime around 3 a.m. he was on his way to drop off a female along Berwick Road, which runs off Maxfield Avenue. Now it is said that the car comprised of 4 persons. The District Constable Ricardo Jarrett, the female, and 2 other male occupants, said to be friends of the District Constable. Now, sources close to On The Spot News Media stated clearly what happened. Now, it is said that whilst the car was traveling along Berwick Road, the car was intercepted, the road blocked off, and the car stopped by criminal elements, numbering more than 5 but under 10, and all criminal elements was heavily armed with high-powered weapons. It is said that the criminal elements approached the car. All windows were forced to be wind down. It is said that the criminal elements looked on Jarrett and stated that, "Hey, oh, you look like you're a police boy." It is said that the criminal elements went ahead, opened his door, dragged him from the car, and proceeded to search him. That is when it was revealed that he had a firearm on his person. It is said that the criminal elements stated that the boy are police and they took his own firearm and emptied the whole clip in the constable's chest and abdomen. So the man them deal with the situation a certain type of way. Now, the other occupants of the car was unharmed. Now that is just one side of the story. And with all stories, you always have three sides. For them side, the criminal side, and then the truth. So on the Spot News Media most definitely want to uncover the truth. Now, one of the criminal elements who was a part of that brazen knockings and clappings of the policeman is said to be known as Justin, and he's from that particular community. So persons knowing that name can definitely make him know, say, any hole where him inna hide, the long arms of the law is going to find him. And if residents know what is good for them is to help the police to find this criminal element and take him off the streets. Because if he can do that to a police officer, what says you, the regular members of John Public? This is a nuisance, a loose cannon that needs to be found and taken off the streets by whatsoever means necessary. Walk out or chalk out should definitely be the order of the day. Now, the other criminal elements who were present when that grisly attack took place against the member of the JCF, you too will also be figured out. You too will be named and your pictures will be posted. You will be hunted like the dogs you are, and you will be dealt with in like manner. So it's either you're going to face the courts and go do your time for your crime, or 6 feet under will definitely be the order of the day. Because no country in this world will sit back and allow criminal elements to take out members of their national security forces, and then it is just business as usual. And this is not saying that the policeman's life is more important than any one of us, but those persons who are employed and deemed to serve and protect us, if those persons are taken out and everything is just left and business as usual, what is that saying as a country? What is that saying as a nation? And what is that saying to us, the regular members of John Public? Because if the police not safe enough to protect us, then who is going to protect us? Yeah, man. So the thing definitely don't look good. None at all. So anyway, make we continue. Now, a woman was found brutally mutilated. Yeah, man, may I tell you, the man them deal with the situation grimy over there in the Garden Parish of St. Ann. She was found in a bathroom at the St. Ann's Market. Now, the St. Ann's Bay Police is investigating the brutal knifing of a woman who was found in Ochoa Market in St. Ann Saturday night. She has since been identified as Shanna Burke, a barmaid who is from Buckfield in the parish. Now, it is reported that sometime around 8:25, Burke was at the JB Hideout Bar where she worked in Ochoa Market when she went to use the bathroom that was nearby. The police stated that when she did not return, the bar owner went to check. This was when the owner found the now deceased laying on the ground, lifeless, with multiple knife up wounds all over her body. She reportedly made an alarm and called the police. The crime scene detectives cleared and processed the area, and the body was later pronounced you know what at the nearby St. Ann's Bay Hospital and then taken to the morgue. Now everybody I wonder what could I really go on, because the lady literally just walked out of the bar and went to the bathroom that was close by, and all of that took place within a matter of minutes. Now it is said that probably, just probably, it was a love triangle and she was trailed to the bathroom where the incident took place. Really, really sad one indeed. Because when we lose a loved one in them type of way there, boy, may I tell you, them one they cut real deep. Now on the Spot News Media will most definitely be making checks into the surroundings of her loss of life, that's Shanna Burke, and most definitely see if we can uncover the who and the why behind her loss of life. So anyway, my peeps, make we continue. Now, moving right along further west into the parish of St. James. The St. James police seized this illegal Ruger 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 9 live 9mm rounds of ammunition during a targeted operation over there in Flankers, Montpelier. So well done again. Yeah man, another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Yeah man. So now over there in the neighboring parish of Hanover, definitely the Hanover crime stats definitely start climb since the start of the year, as knockings and clappings taking the life of the regular members of Chan public and also that of criminal elements has become a normal part of everyday life, which is really sad, because anytime we have things like these happening in our country and it is normalized, I can definitely know, say, yo, the thing gone to the dogs, literally. Now the Sandy Bay police in Hanover have confirmed that a man who get caught up and lose him 3 points eventually, he was taken out as criminal elements in the area of Montpelier went on a shooting spree in the community on Saturday morning. The deceased man has since been identified as this man presently on your screen, Dwayne Cunningham, but more popularly known in the streets as Tupac. He's of a Barnes Lane address in Montpelier. Now the police reports states that sometime around 2 o'clock, men armed with high-powered weapons opened fire on several houses in the area. It is said that occupants had to scamper away in a bid to save their lives and try to seek cover. The gunmen also reportedly set fire to a business establishment and also some motor vehicles. They then went to the home of the now deceased and opened gunfire, taking his life same place on the spot. The man them knock it and clap it all over his upper body and head, leaving him lifeless. Investigators went to the scene and processed the scene. It is said that the amount of spent casing upon the scene, one of the officers reportedly skid and fell to the ground. The police states that they are maintaining a strong presence in the community of Montpelier. So right now, my peeps, the thing looks serious, well grimy. Knockings and clappings definitely is the order of the day in the western parish of Hanover. Now the last thing that we are going to talk about, my peeps, this face presently on your screen, I'm pretty sure many of the ones and ones, especially those living in St. Thomas, those living in the Kingston Western Police Division, and those living in the St. Andrew South Police Division, and many others right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. This well-known crime fighter and retired senior superintendent of police, Delroy Hewitt, has transitioned to the other side. Yeah, man. Now, information reaching on the Spot News Media is that he passed away this morning. The cause of death, it is said to be heart failure. Now, Delroy Hewitt is definitely known as one of Jamaica's most prominent and feared crime fighter during his tenure in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The name Delroy Hewitt came to prominence during his tenure at what we would call the Acid Squad back in the days. Yeah, man. Then turned to the Special Anti-Crime Task Force. Delroy Hewitt was then transferred to the St. Thomas Police Division, then transferred and became the person in charge of the Kingston Western Police Division, where he served for a number of years. Delroy Hewitt was also transferred to the St. Andrews South Police Division, where he was the man in charge of that police division, and definitely feared by criminal elements from the Kingston Western Police Division and also that of the St. Andrews South Police Division. Delroy Hewitt was also the head of the Mobile Reserve for a short time. Delroy Hewitt retired from the Jamaica Constabulary Force a few years ago. It is said that he was very ill for the past few months and transitioned this morning. The road to death, my peeps, is definitely sure for each and every one of us. But I would rather go in the fashion of the former SSP than it is said that all dirty criminal elements take my life in a certain type of way. And I'm pretty sure many of the ones and ones them definitely share the same sentiments. So let us all put our hands and heart together and try our utmost best to play our part to rid our communities, rid our parishes, and rid our country at large from the effects of crime and violence. Make we get rid of them all dirty corner boy. So most definitely we can lay down in our bed in our old age and transition peacefully. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.